Hey guys, it's Skulker3, and welcome to part 3 of the Requested Showcase. Now, you may remember quite a while back, I did a Kickstarter video of this game called Tadpole Treble. It's a lot of fun, and this is the sort of the more updated version. It's a demo that is available to backers. I, for one, backed the project because it looks amazing. It got funded, that's great. They were having talks to the Nintendo. I don't know what's going on now. They might get it to the Wii U. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with the news that well. But let's just see what has changed since the original version. For one thing, we've got this snappy title scene. For a second, we have the snappy intro scene. Hello, Baton. You are so adorable. Look at that. Just trying to get back home. How did you get to be not at home anyway? So we want to avoid unknown spiky object thingies. Up to move faster, down to move faster. Oh, move down faster, okay. The spacebar and symbols on bamboo, and that is our life bar. So, I think we can remember that. And we have a choice of 2 stages. We can either go to Chiptune Lagoon, or we can go to Turtle Pipes. Turtle Pipes is the first boss fight of the game. I forgot the little... look, there's ducks! Look at them go majestically. So let's check out Chiptune Lagoon first. I think, is this the one that was in the demo, or is it a different one? I think it's a different one. Yes, it's definitely a different one. So as you can see, the graphics just look a little nicer. Now when you smack the bamboo, you get a little animation. It's all just a lot sort of more polished, really, which is kind of understandable because they've had more time, they've got some of the backers' money to go into it. This little tutorial bit, it shows you everything you need to know with handy little bubbles. Yeah, so you don't need to go through a long-winded explanation of, if you press these things, then you do well. If you press these things, then it goes badly. If you hit those, you take damage, and you feel bad at playing games. And yes, the longer you go without hitting the unnamed spiky blobs, the more your combo goes up. So I am currently getting 30 for each thing, but if I take a hit again, then I will reset that back down to 1, I think, and then it'll count up 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. I assume you'll know your numbers up to this point. If not, you should go learn them, because I think numbers are more important than watching me do a Let's Play of Tadpole Treble, frankly. I mean, only a little bit more important, but still. And yeah, this game is just neat and cute and all wonderful, and now it has, it sort of tracks your score, so it can tell you, we'll get into that at the end, but it can tell you, like, how well you did, how many bubbles you got, and you get a ranking, which now means that we may well be obsessed with this going, why can't I get the goddamn S rank? Is there even an S rank? I'm not sure. When there are things with ranks, there's usually an S rank. If a game knows what it's doing, it's got an S rank. If you haven't put an S rank in your game yet, guys, get on it. I will be saddened if there is one. Maybe they should make it a T rank for Tadpole. Probably not, because no one would understand what that means. Though the S is already kind of strange. I mean, since when is S before A in the alphabet? I'll tell you since when. Since never. It's all a lie. Those weird little shell things, they are your health, or they restore your health, so that's all good. And yeah, it just looks nice and neat and all happy, and I'm missing so many things at this point. But I don't even care that much, except for how much I care. Which is quite a lot, actually, secretly. I just don't want everyone to know, because it makes me seem uncool. Just look at... I just think this game looks so... I think it already looks pretty damn good. And this is still in pretty early beta stuff. And this was made, like, months ago. This was not even all that long after the Kickstarter ended that this became available. So, yeah, I wonder what stage they're at with it now. I should probably check up on that. Maybe there's even better demos. I don't think there are. I think I'd have at least noticed that one. Oh, dear me. How did I not get hit by anything at the end there? There are S ranks! And I got one! So that's pretty cool. I'm also quite surprised. But I did miss 21 of the bubbles. So if you are the kind of person who likes to go for getting 100%, such as myself, there's that to do. And secondly, hang on, I'm just going to do something strange here. Yes, sorry about that. I just had to go and sort of create a checkpoint for myself, as it were, because my computer doesn't tend to like Unity. Okay, I think it was worth leaving the delay, because then we got to that lovely little bit of the song. So let's face our first boss battle, Turtle Pipes. I don't remember how this one works, but... Now that sounds like a slow plodding turtle if ever I've heard one. But basically, the boss fights are going to work exactly the same as the normal levels, but there'll be stuff going on with them. So for example, I believe this turtle will periodically snap at you, and you have to be not in the region. Ah, yes. We have to dodge those, because he will start to try and eat them. For some reason I thought you had to hit them back at him, but I guess not. Maybe there's something later we have to hit back, maybe not. We'll find out. However, I would be quite surprised if there was not... What are you snapping at, boy? I didn't even see a big brown blobby thing. But there's... Sorry, I'm kind of distracted because I'm trying not to be eaten by a giant turtle, which I think is fair enough, really. There's not many people who would want to get eaten by a giant turtle, speaking of which... Oh my god, he's so close to eating me, although not eating me despite the fact that I'm quite clearly in front of his mouth. Doesn't really matter, I'm gonna roll with it. No! That's what happens if you get eaten. Instant kill. Let's try that again, shall we? I tried to hit the symbol, I promise. But yeah, so the boss battles take place on the same sort of stage as the normal levels, and I imagine there'll probably be one where there'll be stuff floating around on the bars, and you have to smack them to send them at the boss. Although, I guess they can't really, unless they can find a way to make a song loop indefinitely until you've hit him enough times or whatever. I don't know, I'm not one of the designers of the game. What do I look like? Matthew or Michael Toronto? Well, I'm not. I am neither of them, nor the third guy, whose name I sadly can't remember at the moment, because it's been forever since I've actually looked at who was making the game. I'll put his name up with special letters right now, assuming I don't forget, which is quite possible. Because I'm not paying attention to anything I say right now, because it's all just getting lost in fear of giant turtle mouth. I think this is about that point the last time when I was saying I'm going to try not to get eaten by a turtle. Oh, it's also kind of around the point where I died. So yeah, these symbols, they are sort of a risky bit of gameplay. Oh, but they automatically put you onto sort of the best bar to be on for getting bonuses and stuff. So that's pretty clever. And I did not get hit by that. I really get the feeling I should have done. As I say, it's still a beta, so, you know, stuff like that's gonna happen. There we go. That's the damage that I didn't actually want, but felt I should have received. Yoink. Almost sounded like a sort of Dark Knight thing going on there. It's not the damage we wanted, but it's the damage we deserved. And, yes, that was dangerous and risky, but it was worth it for these bubbles. Why are we even getting the bubbles? Like, do we really need these many bubbles? Are they that vital to our ecosystem? I bet you they are. They let us breathe or something. Oh, goodness me. No. That almost ended in catastrophe. Hey! We beat the Turtle Man! I don't remember, like, a lot of that level, so... I guess maybe I never beat him before. A bee?! But I only missed 2 bubbles! Ah! That I feel ashamed of this. I'm just so angry I could make a small groaning sound, like this! See? I just love that sound, I don't know why. Alright, I'm gonna try Turtle Pipes one more time, just see if I can get an S rank. If I do, this is what it looks like. Okay, when I tried it again, I just died. And I don't want to risk my computer turning itself off and losing all the footage. So, with that in mind, guys, thank you for watching this video again. I will link you to the Bitfinity and Tadpole Treble stuff. I won't go sharing out the password that you need to get to the demo, because I don't know if they'd want me to do that. If they do, then they can post in the comments what the thing is. But if anyone else does, I might well delete it, just because it's only fair. Anyway, Tadpole Treble, fun looking game. I very much look forward to seeing it when it is fully released. I recommend you play it as well if you are fans of rhythm stuff. The music's a lot of fun. Listen to this little sort of jazzy thing here. It's not really that jazzy, is it? But it's pleasant, and that's what counts. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a sort of cheat on the showcase. It's one that wasn't requested, but I'm gonna take a look at the first 15 or so minutes anyway. I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.